My wonderful, beautiful, amazing Libra. I'm Gabriella from Gabriella's Vampire Tarot. For today, I'm going to be doing a general reading of past, present, future, 9 card spread. I'm going to be using the regular tarot deck, clarify with the vampire deck, draw a special vampire card, draw a vampire oracle, and then draw 3 yes or no answers for thee. So let's get started on your reading. Okay. Okay. The general card is the Hanged Man reversed. So let's look at the first row, which is also your past. You start off with 9 of Wands, 8 of Wands reversed, and the World upright. Now, I'm not allowed to show the World upright, but I'm just going to keep it here for you, but it is definitely upright, which is great. Okay, so what I kind of see here, it's kind of like, yeah, it's like, I'm sensing, that there was a bit of, mixed feelings and mixed, like anything, anything, like, regarding work, chores, any kind of quest, any kind of voyage and stuff like that. Because the thing is, this is a very interesting combination because the 9 of Wands is all about feeling exhausted but not giving up. The 8 of Wands reverses that there's no movement, but yet you do get the World upright. So the thing is, it's like, it looks like, that you put time and effort into something and you knew it was, it was important to not give up and just kind of keep going and stuff like that. But yeah, it's like something, I just see the 8 of Wands as like a personal setback of some kind, whatever it's, it was or is and stuff like that. I mean, the thing is, it's like, with any kind of goals, with any kind of like endeavors and stuff like that, okay, you have this beautiful idea, child. I mean, if you want to check out the Virgo new moon and stuff like that, this is all about kind of putting, your idea children into reality and stuff like that. Because the thing is, it's like, I love the fact that you are not giving, or that you didn't give up on something, which is very remarkable. Because whatever worth having, doesn't always come easy. Because here's a setback of something that's not really working out immediately, but yet, I do see you heading off into this very beautiful world. So the thing is, it's like, the crux of this whole, combination is, whatever, worth having, doesn't come easy. So, sometimes, it's like you either need to have patience, you either need to kind of, redo a few things, you need to kind of, rework things out or something, or any kind of like, changes of some kind. And eventually, you did make it out into this world. So whatever it was, sometimes you do kind of like, have to have like, metaphorical detours, or, you're stuck in like a metaphorical, traffic jam of some kind, where you're just kind of having, to wait around and you're just saying, oh my goodness, will this ever end? I feel stuck. I feel like there's no movement, no, any kind of development and stuff like that. So, but eventually, it's like with all the waiting and patience and stuff like that, something probably just, worked out for you. And I think that is very remarkable. So let's look at current times. You start off with 2 of Swords reversed. Oh dear. The Death card, one of the cards I pulled for the Vampire. And the High Priestess reversed. Okay. Yeah, the thing is, I love that you did get the 2 of Swords, which is actually one of your beautiful cards, my beloved Virgos. Libras, my goodness, why did I just call you Virgos? Because, Virgo is before you guys, but apologies, 100% apologies for that. But my beloved Libras, because the thing is, it's like, this is all about, making, like a decision of some kind. Because normally with the 2 of Swords upright, it's all about kind of thinking, well, I feel kind of stuck. But it just seems like, you headed out into this world, and in current times, you know exactly where you're heading towards. And the thing is about the Death card, this is kind of like a rebirthing card. So this is kind of like having a rejuvenation, kind of a transition kind of card. But yet, for some reason, you could have Scorpio or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aquarius, Libra, Gemini somewhere in your star chart. But yeah, the thing is, I am seeing a transition for you. I don't know what kind of transition per se, but you're kind of also going up against the status quo of taking your own route and stuff like that. Because sometimes, when you're stuck in like a traffic jam, for example, some humans just, stay the course and say, okay, I'm just going to stick to, this plan, endeavor, goal, whatever it may be. But other people, they just kind of think, well, I'm kind of getting tired of seeing no movement and stuff like that. So here's you actually taking a different route. And it's pretty much just saying, okay, I'm going to head off towards something different, my beloved Libra. And this is you kind of going through a bit of a transition of whatever it may be. Maybe this could be a transition of a different job, career, anything. But you're kind of going a bit against a standard norm. Not saying that there's anything wrong, because sometimes you kind of have to do whatever feels right at the point, and not just think, well, it's like, I mean, sometimes, a lot of humans, they speed through a red light, for example, when it just, turned red, that kind of stuff, where other people would just, say, I'm going to just slow down because I'm not going to break the rules or something, But, either way, whatever works, will best or work best either way, sometimes, you have to kind of do whatever feels right at the point, right? But yet, in the future, you do get the Wheel of Fortune reversed. 9 of Swords, and Page of Wands reversed. Okay, yeah, I'm kind of, we'll seeing, in the future, this could even, be internal worries about the future, thinking, oh goodness, if I go against the whole, current of the whole, situation, or the standard, or the standard quo, or whatever it is that humans use. The thing is, like, I'm kind of wondering if you should actually more or less just kind of stay the course, because, I'm kind of worried that if you were to kind of, change course somehow, that you end up with no luck, nightmares, and there's no movement and development in the future as well. Now, this could also be, since you're kind of going up against, the normalcy of, what society has for you all out there, is that, you're kind of just also maybe worried about thinking, well, I'm not going to have luck, I'm just going to have nightmares, and I'm not going to have any movement. But that's why I'm going to be clarifying you, because, on one side, I just want to say, well, sometimes you kind of have to stick, to stay the course and just think, okay, I'm going to, just have patience, and eventually I'll get to my destination and goal eventually. But I just want to actually clarify, just so I know exactly what I'm going to be advising you all out there, because for the 9 of Wands, you get 8 of Skulls. Okay, so something worth having, wasn't going to, again, will be easy for you, because this was you actually, working on something. And of course, whatever worth, having doesn't come easy. So I saw that you put a lot of effort and time into something. You were exhausted beyond belief in many ways, but yet, you just did not want to give up. Miraculous and amazing, and kudos, even... okay, even if you haven't reached the final goal and destination as of yet, the fact is that you're still working towards it. And that is already like maybe even 50 or 75% or even 90% of the battle, because the fact is, if you give up, then, you're not ever going to reach that beautiful goal of whatever you have in mind. But the fact is that you're still putting time and effort into something. Please keep up the beautiful work, because, it's like whatever this whole goal and endeavor was, it's pretty much worth everything, Amazing. 8 of Wands reversed. There was no movement because you got 5 of Grails. Okay. Whatever this, I'm not allowed to show the 5 of Grails. But the thing is whatever, it causes kind of disappointment and disparity, and you pretty much felt like, you were in a poverty and left out in the cold kind of situation. Yeah, that could also cause and result in like, no movement at all, because, it's like sometimes, when you're hit with like an unforeseen circumstance, the unexpected, that could also cause one to feel like, oh goodness, it's like, okay, you're going down a highway or something, and then suddenly, you get a flat tire, the unforeseen circumstance. And then, that could also result in disappointment, disparity, maybe left out in the cold if it was a snowy day, for example, or even rainy day. But yeah, that could also result in that, you didn't have any kind of movement. So whatever that situation was, okay, hopefully it was just a temporary storm or setback, because with the World card, you got the Moon. So the thing is what I do like is, okay, whatever that whole setback was, it was probably just temporarily. Hopefully it was only just, less than 24 hours or even, if it was less than a week or whatever it was. The thing is that you pretty much headed down, into the world, with this new beautiful journey of whatever it may be. I mean, this is a Pisces card, you could have, with the 8 of Skulls, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, or Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, somewhere in your star chart, but I saw that you pretty much just headed off towards, a different direction and stuff like that, because whatever that setback was, maybe that was kind of like, the epiphany of your mindset of thinking, okay, maybe I need to try something different, or maybe, we'll go on to this different detour of some kind, whatever it was. Because with the 2 of Swords reversed, you got 3 of Skulls. Okay. So the thing is, maybe this is like help and guidance and support from your friends and family in current times, which would be incredibly remarkable in many ways to have so many other, grand supporters in this world. But the thing is this is also about, creating something. Because, if you look at this card, there's a spider in the corner. I mean, I personally don't like them. But spiders, I do admire them from a distance, of course, because they they're creators. They weave their own beautiful home. It's like they're homemakers in their own way and stuff like that. But it's kind of like, they're creators and developers and stuff like that. So obviously, in current times, I see that you are actually taking a different route. Maybe you're actually, taking on a different passion project, quest, voyage, whatever it may be. And you pretty much, are pretty much, determined, with the Two of Swords on saying, okay, we're going to try something different. Amazing. Amazing. Because with death... okay. You get the Sun card. Okay, interesting. This is like a rejuvenating, a renewal in Libra, because we're already in springtime season where it's pretty much, new beginnings, new love, new support, new anything, new growth, new development. And, the sun is probably shining, hopefully, for you all out there. Or, you can even have Leo, somewhere in your star chart. But it's an interesting combination, because this is a Scorpio card and this is a Leo card. And you know what both of these two have in common is that they're fixed signs. So whatever, this kind of, passion project, quest, voyages, you are incredibly fixed on this whole new endeavor, this new voyage of whatever it may be. Please keep up this beautiful determination, my beloved Libras, because the thing is, it's like, whatever this goal is, whatever this quest, whatever this voyage is, it's like, it's definitely probably worth every, moment, penny, time, whatever the thing, you can think of, that applies to that situation. Because the thing is, it's like, everybody has these beautiful idea children, maybe, it started on February 27th with, the new moon in Pisces. And now, with the full moon in Virgo, it's about applying, that beautiful idea child and watching it grow and develop. Wow. Because for the High Priestess, you're kind of going up against the standard norm of the whole, quest and stuff like that, but you get the Four of Wands. Now, I'm not allowed to show the Four of Wands, but I'm going to keep it here, and it's upright. Now, the thing is, the Four of Wands is like the happy home, happy hearth, happy family. Now, the thing is, you could have a wonderful happy home, happy hearth, happy family, where you're just kind of, going up against the whole standard of everything of wanting to maybe create a happy home, happy hearth, happy family, where you pretty much just think, okay, I'm just going to do whatever feels right to have this, beautiful happy home situation. But what I also want to remind you all out there, which I've mentioned even in my previous videos, is a happy home, happy hearth, happy family is about confidence and feeling happy within your body. Because it's like your body is like your home, your temple, and it's always good to really take good care of it. It's like any kind of refurbishings, any kind of new stuff, go see your healers, your practitioners, whatever humans do, and just remain healthy and take good care of yourself, because that's also what is all about, taking, about the happy home, happy hearth, happy family card. But what I also see here is that you're also kind of, like going up against the standard of whatever it may be, but you have incredible confidence about it. So that's what I also see for you, is confidence. I mean, my goodness, sometimes you do have to kind of go up against the standard, even if a lot of humans think, oh my goodness, seriously, you're going to do that? And then, they suddenly watch you achieve all of your goals and stuff like that. Wow. Because despite the Wheel of Fortune in reversed, you get Lovers. Okay, interesting. This is a Gemini card. The thing is, it's like, even though something may not seem like, that you have, luck on your side, my beloved Libras, man, woman, whoever is watching, is you do have options. And the thing is you have to kind of remind yourself is that, okay, well, there may not always be luck on my side of whatever it may be, but I do have options in other ways. So, it's like sometimes, it's like when you feel confident about kind of going up against, the whole standard of whatever it is, a lot of people say, well, you're not going to have any luck on your side because you're kind of breaking patterns and beliefs, values, stuff like that. But here's you kind of saying, well, you know what? I may not have luck and all of that stuff on my side, but I do have options. And the options could be alternatives, different approaches to it, maybe other guides or whatever it may be, and those are also different types of options that are pretty much going to be heading towards you in the future. So with the Nine of Swords, you feel worried and you feel like, there's probably going to be some nightmares, but you know what you get? You get a beautiful wish fulfillment, my beloved Libras. So the thing is that, it's like, something worth having doesn't come easy. Well, sometimes, it's like, I mean, I hope this isn't a star wish fulfillment that is going to be causing, all kinds of, negativity. But what I mostly see here is, something, is kind of, yeah, on your mind, that you think, oh my goodness, I don't think it's going to work. This is just turning into one big nightmare for me. But you know what? The star wish fulfillment is there for you to actually remind you, okay, it's like, I may not be here immediately, but, so, yeah, something is definitely heading towards you in the future. Can't say when or how, but you'll definitely have this beautiful wish fulfillment. And, you could even have Aquarius somewhere in your star chart, or even Libra, Gemini, but this is actually more or less, an Aquarius card. But speaking of the Lovers card, this is actually the second card that I pulled for the vampire. Literally killed me off, because I first thought that he was going to be my true love, because I was just so drawn to him. But yet, I was just more or less an opportunity for him. So despite you have the Page of Wands reversed, you think, okay, there's no movement and stuff like that. You get the Daughter of Swords. This is like the Page of Swords kind of situation. So actually, it's interesting to have two pages. And even though, it's like, it's all about, going on this beautiful new journey or voyage or quest, whatever it may be. But this is you actually heading out into this world. And this is one of your beautiful cards, my beloved Libra, because it's an air card, it's a sword card. So what I see is that, okay, sometimes, it feels like, oh goodness, there's really no movement. What am I even doing? It's like, it's like, time is also kind of an illusion, especially for me, because, time is just endless for me. So, it's like sometimes I just don't even know, or even they would care about, what day or date it is, because I think I'm going to be here forever, and I just think, okay, why do I bother? But here is, time is just kind of an illusion, but here is you kind of just heading out and towards whatever voyage, and you're going to be, putting in time, effort, and determination into this beautiful passion project, quest, voyage, whatever it may be. Wow. Amazing. Okay, your special vampire card. 4 of Wands, but I can't show this one. So this is confidence, happy home, happy hearth, happy family, health, wealth, abundance, happiness, whatever it may be. But I see this very beautiful confidence or potential. If you have a family, or maybe you're going to have, more family gatherings sometime in the future. Can't say when or how, but this is definitely a beautiful card for my beloved Libras out in this world. Love it. Okay. So let's see what oracles have for my beloved Libras. Okay. Call for help. Okay, this is an interesting one because, this is kind of like the 3 of Pentacles kind of situation. Reach out, need for backup, and admit your needs. So the thing is, it's like sometimes, you need to actually network. Okay. I'm still struggling with modern day, terminologies in this world. But the human, will, more or less suggesting for me to actually mention networking and to actually ask for help and guidance, support, from whoever is out there, and always admit your needs of whatever you want, need, and desire, stuff like that. But the most important individual, who you should always, reach out to, from 300 years of experience is yourself. Well, what do you want? You have to admit your needs to yourself, and this is also about applying, that idea child into reality, and also just admit to say, is this a realistic goal? And stuff like that. Sometimes, it's like, you can reach out in any way, just, for anybody, for, friends, family, stuff like that. That is what the 4 of Wands could also be, is that you have a wonderful, friend circle or family, whatever it is, just to kind of reach out towards and say, okay, this is what I want and need and desire, stuff like that. And maybe they might be able to help and support and guide you. Okay. Well, I'll finish off with 3 yes or no answers. Please feel free to pause this video and think about the questions you want answered. Because for number 1, you sadly get a no with the World reversed. A no with the 5 of Cups. Ooh. And a yes with the Ace of Wands. Okay, my beloved Libras, I'm going to have to leave it at this. If this reading resonated, please feel free to join and subscribe to my channel. I just want to thank you guys incredibly so much for supporting me and joining me on this beautiful vampire journey towards the future. Again, it's like, I just want to wish you all the best of luck on your endeavors and voyage, whatever it may be. In a few days, I'm going to go back to love rings. I'm going to go back and forth between general love for now, but I just want to say how much I love you guys, and thank you all very much for your support towards me and my channel.